presentation. To me, the words that came out were youth, diversity, humility, and pride. Those four words, to me, kind of describe what that group presented to the IOC.
Well, you're right. You know, we needed to. We are core to the Olympic movement. We are a core soulmate of the Olympic Games. When people think about, I can't tell you how many people came up to me that didn't have anything to do with wrestling, didn't know wrestling very well, but associated with the Olympics and were shocked. Well, we were all shocked, but there was good reason for them to put us on notice, and that was, and we're taking responsibility for that. As you heard in the comments and the presentation of our FILA representatives, that our governance is being restructured, our leadership is being redefined, and so we're doing a complete reorganization of our international federation. What will that mean? It will mean more opportunities for females in wrestling. It will mean a more staged event that's entertainment driven as for the fans, not just for the participants. But with the rule changes, it's more authentic. Put the wrestling in the hands, the results in the hands of the wrestlers, not in some kind of game show where you pick a ball, which is what we had, and which, you know, was quite disgusting to participants, coaches, and fans.
Immediately before the announcement, you brought up some young wrestlers from Southmore, made a very nice presentation. They lost homes, belongings. But even beyond the charitable part of that, which is so important, you had young wrestlers standing in front of that group, and it's for them. I mean, I'm not saying those two young men from Southmore will be in the Olympics, but guess what? They can sure dream it now.
You're absolutely, well, 2020 and 2024, you're talking about kids that are 10 years old in 2024 are going to, that's the Olympics they'll have an opportunity at now. But it also means that we now have an opportunity to spend the next several years on getting reestablished as a core sport. And that's the good news. That it would have been another 4 to 8 years to try and get back on if we wouldn't have won this vote. Get back in the Olympics on a provisional basis. So we now have the time to get back in and reestablish ourselves as a core sport. And our goal is not just to be a good partner in the Olympic movement, but we want to have some really quantifiable ways of trying to be a top 10, top 15 watch sport in the Olympic Games. And as you well know, we have not been. You couldn't find wrestling in the last several Summer Olympic Games on any kind of prime time.
No, internet.